Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capital if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. I've passed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead, there's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating round my tin can? Far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Hardly.
Welcome to the midday show, starting a brand new
Week?
week, Monday.
Good morning. We were looking for you.
Thought something happened to you. Check out my fingers. You know what these are?
They're cots, according to Steve.
What?
Cot. C-O-T.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I thought they were finger condoms.
You're like
you don't-
glowing underneath your thumb. It must be light reflecting on you.
Yes. It's,
So that's so you don't. Anyway, happy Monday. We're doing some needle felting today with Max and Alyssa in the craft corner of Duckworth Studio. See what happens on Monday. It's craft day.
have you ever done this?
Needle felting?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. But before we do that, happy Monday to you. We did not do a morning show because we were filming a film with Nicole. She was wrapping up some filming that we had to do today. And we didn't do a morning show. I feel like that's very therapeutic for you. You know, Max, he's loving your crafts. I've learned something so new about Freddie, is he loves the craft things. He's doing that, the string that you do all the time.
Yep. It's always the people I least expect who pick up on it.
Right? I'm telling you. And today we're doing some needle crafting anyway. But how was your weekend, Freddie?
I like doing this.
Did you have a nice weekend?
It reminds me of people that I remember, and I stabbed them.
You had a nice weekend?
I had a very nice weekend. Don't ask me what I did. I saw the Kentucky Derby.
I did. I love the Kentucky Derby.
And it reminds me, because the only person in my life that ever liked seeing horses run around the track with manure all over the place is you.
I love the Kentucky. I have to ask Sally. Sally, I honestly think that in a past life I was with horses.
I love watching. It's the only sport I call it a sport. But do you know what I said to Stephen? He said to verify this. The race, they were just lining up. They were going into whatever they call those things. And I said, a horse is going to fall down. And within 2 seconds, that horse fell. I said it before it happened.
It was what a race that was, coming in from the
Laps.
19th spot all the way into win, and the brothers, right? The brothers 1 and 2.
I can definitely relate because I love watching.
Unbelievable.
I was sitting
the first female.
first time.
First female trainer, right?
Trainer.
Which was amazing.
I was sitting in a restaurant having a hamburger that I wanted to have. And the guy in front of us at the bar, he turns around, because I said, oh, look, it's the Kentucky Derby. He turns around and says, what do you mean, look? What are you talking about? It's the biggest day. Everybody's been anticipating this.
I know.
And I said, well, excuse me, I'm not much into horses. He says, there's 20 in the field. He gave me this whole rundown. And they had scratched one because it fell. And then watching it, they scratched another one right in front of national TV. This horse went rapata.
So 19, the
19
19th
ran.
spot is the one that won. 23-1 odds. Amazing.
26,038 cents or 28.36, something like that, a winning ticket. So if you posted $1,000, you made a lot of money.
We had to have had something to do with horses in another lifetime because I really enjoy watching the race.
Superfecta was 95,000.
That's unbelievable.
They say what? It's the best 2 minutes of sports? Agreed. I think it's probably the best 2 minutes of sports.
I'm happy for her because she's been in the business, was it 21 years, and she never had a winner?
First female trainer. And the owner is the Panthers.
The Panthers owner?
Was it Vinny Viola, I believe? Is his name right? He owns the horse.
Wow.
Incredible, right? Oh, they're just beautiful.
I think I want to
Beautiful.
go to the Kentucky Derby next year.
I agreed. I say that all the time.
No, I think I'm going to take out tickets and go. Not because of anything, but just I want to smell it.
Do you?
Yeah.
They have races. They have other races there that you can go to, not necessarily have to be part of the Derby.
You spend the whole weekend.
In order to go, you have to get a silly hat,
A fascinator?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called?
something like that.
What
It's
do
called a
men? What
fascinator.
do men wear?
A seersuckle suit. What's it called?
Yeah, seersucker suit.
Seersucker suit.
What the hell is
A
that?
seersucker suit. It's like a gauzy kind of fabric with
Yeah.
checks and
with
like a
the-
gingham kind of pattern.
With the
It's almost like needle felting fabric. It's kind of
the
gauzy
checkerboard
feel.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that.
This is
And you
the-
drink mint juleps.
Mint juleps.
Ascot in London.
We're in Ascot, yeah.
We should go. You want to go?
Yeah, we'll go to Ascot and then maybe we'll.
No. I'm not going to ask nothing. I'm going to go straight to Kentucky.
You can wear a hat there too.
Why would I go all the way over there when the event is over here?
It's very similar.
No, I want to go to the Kentucky Derby, damn it. You Brit?
It's very stuffy.
Yeah, it's too stuffy. I won't be able to breathe.
I'll wave to you from
Oh, you're not gonna go to Kentucky? You're gonna ask her, yeah.
If I had a choice, I'd pick the Kentucky Derby.
So we go. Steve, let's go.
Okay.
Dawn, let's go.
I'm all in.
Okay.
I've actually been talking.
The only, I guess it is a sport, right? It's the only sport that I would go to.
I've been talking to my sister-in-law. She has friends because she does the whole bourbon tour that are all part of the Derby, and they have a box.
Or
and
they have a bourbon
yeah.
thing. And your sister-in-law has a box?
Her friends do.
Well, we
So I'm
did
trying to get invited. They said, don't go for the Derby. They said, go for a lesser race so you can really enjoy Churchill Downs. And then they had a whole new Hallmark movie that came out all about the Kentucky Derby.
This sounds like a
Till 9 o'clock last night, I was watching. I was in Derby fever. I know people were in Formula One fever down here.
Yeah,
Did you
but-
see it?
Yes,
Anyone watch the
racing.
race down here?
Who won the race? Is it the one down in Hillsborough?
19-year-old kid. It was down at Hard Rock Stadium,
Oh, Hard Rock Stadium had a race?
the Formula One.
Oh, I didn't know
It
they
was
did it there.
huge.
But they have a track down in Hillsborough. The big track? In Hillsborough, the car track?
Homestead?
Yes. What did I say? Hillsborough?
Hillsborough?
Homestead.
Homestead, they moved the race up to Hard Rock Stadium.
So they're not
they
doing
convert
Homestead
the
no
whole
more?
stadium. 19-year-old kid, I think he's from Italy. I don't know if he's got an Italian accent, won. Pretty amazing.
I guess I got
Tickets were how much? I think they were like $5,000 a ticket to get into.
At least that's probably
Something like that.
700 for like nosebleeds.
700 and you're in Tampa.
Yeah.
But
How much is a box if we got, you can have many?
Box is about
Kentucky Derby?
$25,000. You wanna
Listen, I'm a very wealthy
you wanna pay for it and we chip in?
No.
But so that was this weekend. A lot of stuff happening this weekend.
Well, yeah. And the Knicks won.
There you go.
A
Big
friend
sports
of mine
weekend.
in London, I was showing Steve, I looked him up. He won, he's from London, but he won the Kentucky Derby twice, I think. And then, what's the
Churchill
other one?
Downs.
I don't know, he won 3 of these races.
There's the Belmont.
Belmont.
Oh, it's the Triple Crown.
He was a good
Belmont,
friend of mine. I knew
Kentucky
him.
Derby. What's the third race, Steve? The Preakness.
No, it was Belmont and the Kentucky.
So
and
he
he's
didn't win the
British.
Triple Crown. Secretary was the last horse?
So did you realize that every horse except for one was of the bloodline of Secretariat in the Kentucky Derby?
Wow.
It goes to show you that horse
He's a
had
good stud, I
stamina.
know. Somewhere in the bloodline. It made me think of Sally because of the bloodline, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said, made you think of Sally because she was in the bloodline. She was a
What
horse.
a way to retire.
To have your entire blood, right? All of the horses except one in the Secretariat bloodline. Imagine what a stud fee must be for this horse.
Oh my God.
Oh
they-
my
they
gosh.
continue to make a lot.
Are you guys into horses? You guys like horses? No.
God, I never knew that. I mean, I love horses. I didn't know to discuss it.
I mean, never. My uncle had a horse farm in Puerto Rico. I used to go see them. Beautiful animals, but scared to death of them. My ex-wife used to say, "Come on, let's ride." And I used to go in the barn. No, I'm done.
So my mom says to me, you know, we used to own a racehorse. I said, okay. She said, and it ran in the Derby. I went, really? She says, yes. We went with this couple and this couple and this couple. That's where I learned to drink mint juleps. Who knew?
Did she know the horse if it
She
won?
said the horse didn't win, so they sold the horse.
Oh boy. That's a
I
lot
know.
of
I
love.
found that out on Saturday.
Lot of love.
You okay, Max?
Yes.
The things you find out. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. It was a big weekend. It was a rainy day yesterday. Beautiful 94 degrees here on Saturday. And we are just a week away from the Amp Media Futures Foundation Caps Off for a Cause at Crazy Uncle Mike's on Tuesday, May 12th, a week from tomorrow. Maybe on May 13th, I'll breathe a little bit easier. But come on out, join us, celebrate our crew, those that are still here. A lot of them are heading out, but meet the crew that's here and really see what we get to do. Crazy Uncle Mike.
I got a story for you. I think that we should write to the trainer to see if she'll do something for Caps Off. And let me tell you why.
What trainer?
The trainer that won the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
But let me tell you why. So there was a lady in Tampa that was at a bass fishing store, one of those stores where you go and there's a bass shop and stuff.
Bass Pro Shop.
And she went in there and she was with 2 little boys, and one of them has autism, and the other one kept saying, "Mommy, look at that 7-foot, look at that guy, look how tall he is, a 7-footer. Look who he is, and I know him. Little kids, like 6, 7 years old. And so she said, okay, take it easy. I want to go ask him his name. So she goes over, and little boy goes over and says, "Sir, how tall are you?" He says, "I'm 7 feet." He says, "Ah, okay." And he goes, "What is your name?" He says, "Robinson." And that was the end of that. So when she goes back, she was trying to raise money for a dog to help the little boy get around because he needs apparently an aid dog, service dog. So they said to her, "Why don't you ask Mr. Robinson," because they find out that he's actually the center for the New York Knicks. "Why don't you ask Mr. Robinson if he'll do something, if he'll give something towards the dog and what have you?" So she says, "He's not going to do that." So anyway, she went on Instagram, wrote to him. 2 days later, he wrote back and donated $2,000.
Wow.
And said to her, "I'm going to invite you to a game. And the Knicks play tonight at Madison Square Garden, and her and the little boy are going to be there."
Oh.
So it just goes to show you, when you least think it, I mean, that was a different course than ours, of course. But it's very similar, a first of a first of a first. And maybe the show come out, can you imagine she said yes and showed up? It would sort of change the environment of growth, no?
Absolutely true. You know, Russ always says miracles happen every day. You just need one. So join us on May 12th. Caps Up for a Cause. Sally's going to be there. Steve, we're going to miss you.
And I'll miss being there. I enjoyed
Hey,
it
listen,
very much.
you
last
can't
year.
go. You got to stay here because Spirit Airlines is no longer flying.
I'm not flying Spirit.
I know that, but what do you think all those people from Spirit, what do you think they're going to be?
I have my seat.
No, they're selling seats now. It's like a, it's like a bingo thing now. Whether or not you get on a plane.
You win a seat instead of the lottery, right?
I'll tell you what. If they sell my seat, I'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay. What airline you on?
United.
I'll make sure your seat gets sold.
I saw something on social media that they're trying to do a whole, not a GoFundMe, but a whole communal public to buy the shares. Did you see?
For what, Spirit?
I heard of it. I forget what they're doing, but they made like a link.
For Spirit?
Yeah, for the public to buy it.
To make it like a GoFundMe.
Well, President Trump was going to buy it, or the government was, and they had 3 vendors that hold the shares. But it's the last share owners make more money for it going bankrupt than if he saved them. So they decided to let it go belly up. And I mean, in mid-flight, they said everybody go home.
You were joking about that.
No, it's true.
But they landed the plane where it was.
Well, they landed it. Didn't mean you were getting home.
No, on Weekend Update
I
on
mean, at
Saturday
the
Night.
right place. They landed at the right
Yeah.
place.
On Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, they did a bit. They showed the Spirit Airline, flight, taking off and it went out of business, and they showed it going down.
Oh my gosh.
I saw where they handed out parachutes to everybody and said everybody's on their own. Here's a chute. Good luck.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, what are we doing? Needle felting? Needle felting with Max Duckworth of Duckworth Studios. Check it out. It is a flock of ducks from Duckworth Studio. How cute is that? More to come. We'll be right back.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by 2 friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Looking for a night out that actually gives back? AMP Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy drinks, light bites, live entertainment, and real connection. May 12th, 5 to 7:30 p.m. Tickets are just $36 donation. Spots are limited, so grab yours now. Sponsor opportunities are available.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
We're back.
La mesa.
La mesa.
La mesa.
Don't mess with the mesa.
La mesa.
La mesa.
All right, we got to do a shoot there on Friday, so thank you to Angie and her husband. Also, thank you for your support of the Amp Media Futures Foundation. They made a donation to support as community supporters, and we'll see where else we end up over summer. Summer hit fast and hard already, and it's just the beginning of May.
We're going to be doing DJ in the Beats with Heather.
Okay, May the 4th be with you. All right, you ready? Today's National Star Wars Day. We're sending this over to Max and her friend Alyssa. Apparently, we're doing some needle felting. You know what I keep finding out by your crafts? I have very little patient tolerance. I have like no patience for these things.
Me too, like this.
So what are we doing, Max?
We're doing needle felting, which is really fun craft, and it's very easy. However, I will say safety first. These are very sharp. I gave Dawn and Freddie both a needle to work with. Freddie has the finger cots to protect his, because it really does hurt if you stab yourself. So please be careful. But anyway, you can make all sorts of fun little things. We're making donuts today, and oh no, this is see-through. So the base, I cut up, I have a pool noodle, and I cut little slices of the pool noodle because it's easier to start with a little something on, because you take the little pieces of wool, I'll show you in a minute, and you stab it, but it's easier if you have a little something to start with. These are things I made, like this is a pizza. I also made a whole little sandwich with bread. So I have little breads. So here's the bread, and then there's a little cheese. The cheese is my favorite. But there's a slide I made. I think the people in the back can pull it up, and it's some things that Alyssa's mother has made, and she made this beautiful painting of the view outside. Wait, it's the view outside your
backyard. My backyard in Boynton Beach.
Okay, all right.
She was visiting us, and then she back home to Russia and decided to make the view.
But you've never done this with her before. She just does it on her own.
No, this is the first time I'm doing the view.
And Sophia, will you ask him to pull up the slide?
Can you guys put the slide up and up? Only poked myself twice.
Oh, you already poked yourself?
Here.
I don't need your finger condom. Thank you
Oh,
very
no,
much.
you need it. Don't go without protection. Here, you need the thumb because you got big thumbs. Here.
Again, happy birthday.
You can't even put this on that has nails.
Alyssa, you're from Russia?
Yes, I'm from Russia.
How do you from Moscow? How do you like Max? How do you know Max?
We met through Facebook. She has a thing she does called Crafty Mornings, but she was doing it on Mondays, and I was like, well, I can't come because I do a crafty morning. Maybe that's what we could call it, Crafty Mornings.
What's your background in doing crafts?
You know, actually, I'm a doll artist. I'm doing the Slavic traditional dolls, like a Motenka dolls, and I'm doing it like a art therapy. So we creating a doll, and then we reflect what did we create it. So we unconsciously make something visible that is stuck in our mind, and then we relocated 3 years ago, and I just want to keep doing something, you know, and I just started this crafty mornings, like doing small craft, like, you know, to maintain our life mentally, to have this source to do the things through immigration and the stuff, you know. Many people doesn't know how to find the source, and through the art we can find these. Like only doing the small stuff and with your hands and release all this overwhelming mind, this can be really powerful thing.
Very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Doesn't your daughter work with
my daughter's, she's actually graduating it with an art therapy degree.
Art therapy, yes.
And she loves doing this. And she does this with her students. She's a teacher also. And they love needle felting. And I remember saying they make children's needles that you can use that aren't as sharp. But part of it is they need to learn, the creative space of everything you're talking about doing.
Yeah. So this is not only the craft itself, it's about the process. So while you do any craft, it could be painting, it could be sand, any craft. So I prefer doing the craft with fabric. It's not only the craft, it's also our ancestors' wisdom. You know, people used to do this long time ago. There were no psychology, no psychiatrists, right? But they were doing craft, and all over the world, not only Russia, America, indigenous people, like all the tribes were doing all the thing, waving something with yarn, with fabric, doing all the storytelling thing, and it would help people to stay mentally healthy. So this is
That's pretty good.
What's the history of needle felting? Do we know?
I am still learning about the history. I kind of learned things a little backwards, and I liked the practical applications. And so another cool thing you can do is you can like needle felt directly onto fabric, like a shirt, or like this is a little zipper pouch. And I have a little, hang on. Here, I needle felted this little square right onto the pouch. And you can do it on a bag or on a sweater. You can fix holes in a sweater using this method, which is really cool. And, so we have the slide of the stuff that your mom made. And so I really want to show this painting is my favorite.
This is amazing.
Wow.
And that's made using the same, all those three things are made using the same technique by Alyssa's mom. And the painting is my favorite. I think that's just so cool.
Your mom needle felted that whole painting?
Yes, the whole thing is with this same process.
Wow. How long did that take her? Look, there's a unicorn.
It takes her like a week. She just started a year ago. She's a retired woman, so she just started to exploring new things, and she's really keen on doing needle felting.
You could see the shadow she put in the water.
It's amazing.
Which is really phenomenal. See the shadow in the water? The line?
This is the exact same view I have on my backyard. So she used to travel to us like once a year, and then she would come back home and she would miss us, and she said, "Okay, let me do that." And she decided to do this with needle.
Do you have a studio, an art studio down here?
Not yet. I have like a small corner at my house and I call it self-art studio. So we're exploring different art, like a self-exploration. So art could help us to self-explore.
That is true, because there's some people that don't like talk therapy, like me. So you can do therapy through art, and you just a way to release whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because like me, I don't like telling people my issues. But I could just do it through art, and the unicorns could hear me.
Your art could tell, you know.
Yeah, but
my art could tell you, right?
But the part she doesn't tell you, she's an artist, just like her daughter. And the other part she doesn't tell you, she plays the piano, and she sings. but she doesn't. So, you know, when God gives you an opportunity to express yourself and you don't do it, you got to blame yourself on this one.
But I'm thinking for therapy,
Yeah,
even
therapy.
for kids. That's why
You should play the piano.
my daughter uses art therapy.
Matter of
for
fact, I will
students.
make you a bet. I will pay $1,000 on Tuesday if you would do something on the piano.
Ooh. I love playing piano too.
Oh, then we should go to commercial break afterwards and let you play the piano.
Oh, yeah, that would be so cool.
How long have you been here from Russia?
3 years ago we relocated. We've been here like we were winter birds. We spent the winter here,
birds.
and then like
They're not snowbirds, they're winter birds.
Winter birds.
snow.
It must get very cold in Russia.
Okay. Yeah, and then 3 years ago we just decided, okay, let's try to live somewhere else. And we were familiar with Florida, and I love Florida, the people, the place, and I think this is the best place to raise the kids. So I have 4 kids, so
Wow.
this place is amazing for
Wow.
the kids.
It's a little warmer.
No,
No?
it's okay. I mean, it's weather. Like we say, there is no bad weather, you know. You need to wear like appropriate.
Does it give you a different perspective living in the States than in Russia?
Of course. And I think this is the really great opportunity to have this experience, because the Russian system of education and comparing to American system of education, it's tremendously different. And I think this experience could impact their life, like very, very great impact to their life. And I'm happy that they have that opportunity, to give them the opportunity. I wouldn't say they will end it up here in Florida, or maybe they will end it up in China, but at least they could compare themselves, not through the books, but through the experience. I believe this is the better way to explore the life.
Interesting.
Incredible. And Max, that you met online is pretty amazing also.
Yep, Facebook and just the internet in general is an amazing way to connect. But I also I love getting to do both. And especially right now, this is amazing because I get to do the online thing because we're live, but I'm doing something with my hands and I'm hanging out with cool people. It's I get the chills because it's checking all my boxes.
All right, so let me ask, can we back up on this process? How do people start? Because I know you tried to make my life easier, but quite frankly, I have a half of a circle, I got a rainbow, and I got some pink felt, and it does not look like a donut. It doesn't look like anything.
Because I'm starting you on your flamingo, and so I have you're working on the body, and I have the head right here. This is the head and the neck that I'm starting to work on. But the project I brought
just puff it and keep.
Yeah. So what you do is, if you buy a needle felting kit, it will come with needles and where's that camera? Where is it? Oh, that one. Okay, so it will come with these needles, and the smaller the size, the larger the needle. And it will also come with this pad that we have. And so this is your base to work on. I'm trying out today using these sponge things, which actually kind of also work, because you need something to hold it against. But you have to make sure you pick it up often, because if you don't, it'll attach to your base, and then you won't be able to take it off. And so really all you do is you take a little piece. So I have this one I started already, and you take a little piece and you put it on your base, or if you don't have a base, you gotta just kind of ball it up, and then you just start stabbing. That's pretty much it.
And it ultimately makes a shape?
And it will start to, this is difficult. Will you hold that for me? Thank you. It'll start as you go, and if you have the little foam, it goes really quickly. With this, when you don't have a thing to start it with, it takes a little bit longer. But so that's why I started with the little foam base, so it can get us going a little quicker. And this one's here. Show them yours. Yeah, hold it right here. She's already done this morning. It's her donut. And she's gotten this whole thing done, which is really cool. So here, we're gonna add, and so when you're done, you can add like sprinkles or decorate it however you want. And this is, what flavor is your donut?
Strawberry and blueberry.
Okay, yeah. I'm making a blueberry one too.
You know, it's important that you keep your eye on what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
See, I already noticed Dawn, she's talking and looking away. She stabbed herself 4 times when she was looking away.
Yep.
If it wasn't for the nails of death that she has, she probably would have been bleeding by now. So you have to keep an eye on what you're doing.
I've tried to do this while watching TV, and you it can't be a really interesting. It's not like knitting or different projects where you can look away and you have to realize that you will stab yourself, and it really hurts. Usually, my friend who teaches this, she keeps Band-Aids in her teaching kit because inevitably people do stab themselves. And the other thing you really need to be careful is you need to like go straight in and straight out of your project. Because if you like go in at an angle at all and twist, the needle will break. And they do break after a while anyway, so that's just a thing that happens. But yeah, so be careful, please. Don't stab yourself.
I've never seen this before. So you're stabbing it with a needle and it comes through, whatever is in the...
It eventually like balls up together. Like, have you ever accidentally washed a wool sweater?
Yeah.
And it ended up several sizes too small.
Yes.
So that's kind of the set. It's felting. Like some people do that on purpose. Like I have a friend who makes mittens, and so she knits them, and it's giant. But then you wash it, and it shrinks down to the correct size. Right. And so the wool is just balling up.
So
and
I call that menopause.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so there are these little handles you can buy too, because you're using the handle. And that just helps. And you can get ones that fit multiple needles. Like this one can have 5 needles, actually more than 5. But it's too many. I just like the single needle. So.
Thank you.
Okay, and Alyssa, how do people follow you? And how do you know what your next craft is?
My Instagram. I have my Instagram, so I have my community that follow me, and sometimes I just talk to people and they're interested and say, okay, let's gather a women's circle, let's do a doll. And we gather a women's circle, and we would do like 5 hours. We would create a doll, and then we have a break, and then the other part of the meeting would be our reflection. What did we create? And we share the stories, and it's turned out that every woman have almost the same things to say. Not necessarily you are from America or from Russia or from China. All the women all over the world have something in common to share. And this is a really powerful thing to do.
That's really interesting because you're right. People are people.
Yeah.
And women are women, men are men. Doesn't matter what language you speak, what color you are. We're all going through the same things, right? Raising families, having careers,
and
whatever it is.
Balancing all those lives.
Balancing everything, dealing with governments of wherever we are.
We a little bit talking about our ancestors, and the women live the same. They have the same problems, raising kids, doing household duties, doing their careers, and
going
supporting
to the ER,
supporting men.
And do you charge for your online classes, or just more of a support group?
Sometimes I charge if I rent a space and I have, the things to prepare, and mostly I do it like a volunteering.
Wow. Amazing. How old are your kids?
I have 2 boys. One is a senior at high school. He's 18, and the other one is a freshman. He's 16, and 2 girls, 10 and 8, elementary school.
How do they like the United States compared to Russia? It's got to be a big change.
Yes, it's a big change, but we travel a lot, and we used to come here, so they love it. It was hard to adjust for the first year because the smaller kids, they don't know English at all, but now they pretty adjusted and they have friends and they're doing great. I think it's really amazing thing because they have this Russian background and now they have different things to learn here.
What's one of the things that you really learned by working online with different women, with your crafts? What's the craft side brought out in other people?
You learn to listen, to listen and to hold the space. This is the main things. Because nowadays there are not many people that able to listen to you. Even though there are many groups, they want to find friends, they want to hang out, but they do not ready to listen, to really listen. Yeah.
Interesting. And are you a therapist trained in Russia?
Yes, I trained in Russia. My primary education in special education. I was a teacher for the special kids. And then when I have my big maternity gap, I was educating myself in different fields. And I ended up, this is combined the education, and this combined psychology, and this combined the history, many things, and I really love it to implement into my own life, raising my kids. And I could say it works, and it helps me. It helps raising kids. It helps to stay mentally, helps myself through many things I've been. So, and I think it could help many women and men as well.
Wow. Max, how does it make you feel?
Very relaxed. And it's interesting you say that about listening, because doing things like this, like I've said, it helps me listen. I feel like sometimes it might look like I'm not paying attention if I'm like working on a braid or something, but like it actually really helps me focus and concentrate. I have another thing I want to mention about the weekend. Yes. I went to the 561 Music Festival, and it was really cool. And I got to see Creeper Jr.
How was it?
It was so great. They are so cool. They are a kid band, and the 561 Music Festival was so fun. That is why my hand is painted. I did get henna done. They had all these cool vendors, and they had food trucks, and they had so many bands, 3 stages. It was a really cool event. So you guys missed it, but there's one. Luckily, there'll be one next year, I think.
Well, they have about 4,000 people.
It was hard to tell because it was like an all-day affair. It went from 11 to 10, and I was there like pretty much the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it was a really fun time, and like because there was just so much to do and see, and I kept thinking like, all right, I'm gonna go after this, but like no. Then I ran into people I knew, and there was just so many different bands and a different vibe. Like at one point there was a Jimmy Buffett type of music playing, and then on the other side there's like hard like metal, like screaming, and so like there's something for everybody. It was really, really cool.
Is it the same time every year?
I believe, yeah.
We'll be at the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's true. We're going to have to figure out which one we're going to do. We're going to have to split up between...
I didn't realize that he held it the same night that the Kentucky Derby was running.
Is the Kentucky Derby always on the same day every year?
I don't know.
That I don't know.
I just had to mention that.
Oh, it's very funny. You took a lot of pictures, Max?
Yes, I took hundreds.
Texting me all morning about you.
They're still sitting on my computer waiting to be processed and gone through, and there's a lot of them, but I'm excited. I got some really cool photos of the Creeper Jr. He's got like long hair, and he's doing this head banging thing, and so I got his hair, like it's great.
To answer your question, Max, the Derby is the first Saturday in May.
Okay. Huh. That sounds like it might be the same.
I mean,
Yep.
we're not definitely going. We could arrange it.
We'll see.
She's copping out.
We have a year to arrange
We have a time to plan.
I can't wait to see.
Actually, we don't have time to plan because it's all the accommodations in Louisville sell out months and months.
We still might watch it on TV.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. Alyssa, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Very exciting. Max, thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
still working on my half of the
Don't worry,
circle
I'll
over
help
here.
you finish it.
Okay, thank you.
I can't believe she stayed on it this long. She's stabbing it to death. So
We're
That's
gonna
good.
Take a commercial break. More to come. Listen to the music of Creeper Jr., and we'll be right back.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand a critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Welcome to La Mesa Cafe Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue in Boca Raton.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats, made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
At AM2TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AM2TV, where your vision gets amplified.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
May the 4th, the day the galaxy's biggest fans come together to honor the epic universe of Star Wars. Whether you're channeling your inner Jedi, embracing your inner Sith side, or just here for the droids and Baby Yoda level cuteness, May the 4th is all about imagination, adventure, and the stories that shaped generations. Across the world, fans are suiting up, quoting iconic lines and celebrating the timeless reminder that hope, courage, and a little rebellion can change everything. So as we spotlight the holidays that bring people together, today we say, grab your lightsaber, trust the Force, and may the 4th be with you, always.
And may the Force be with you.
Oh, there he goes with that again. Keep it in church, man.
May the 4th be with you.
And may the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. All right, so Alfonso put that piece together. We call him Fonzie. He has been an intern here at the studio for about a month, maybe a little bit longer. Just about a month.
About 4 weeks.
What are you enjoying being here? What do you enjoy about it?
I really love how, well, basically how amazing the studio is, where you guys basically do everything here, and you guys are open to like new things, and I'm like, oh wow, that's so awesome, and I get to be part of these projects, and like you said, I get to do these videos too, and it was really fun to make because it's like no limits, and it was just very exciting to make these videos.
You got that done very quickly.
Yeah.
And you're an animation major.
Yes, I am.
But you also know how to edit and do videos.
Yeah, I taught myself how to do editing for my church for promoting events that they have for the youth groups.
What have you learned since you've been here?
Well, I learned basically when it comes to making stuff here, I gotta move quick, like really quick when it comes to making these videos. And I learned about the soundboard. I learned about how to record here because I tried over the phone and it didn't work out well. And it was really fun recording there. It's like more professional in a way. And I don't know, I guess to be more open about like when I do the morning show, I get to talk about like my issues and how I deal with them, basically give my advice. And it was amazing that you mentioned how you guys got like so many letters about that, and I was shocked because I never expected that.
Yeah, people call and they want to see more of you and hear more of your authentic stories.
Yeah.
People rooting for you. What year are you in school?
Since I transferred, I'm technically a major. I mean, like a senior for animation, and my expected graduation day would probably be in December 2027.
All right, December. Oh, so like another year and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. And what are you hoping to do? I'm sorry.
It's funny that that he brings up the things that he's learned, but he doesn't realize all the different things that he has learned and he puts in, and he does it quickly because time does matter. And he's learning how his hands and his brain get to talk at the same time to turn things over quickly. But when you coordinate sound and bits and pieces, and when you do the voiceover, which we're going to be working on for modification, there's a lot of things that he's doing that now he's doing it without thinking about it. A couple of weeks ago, he was thinking about it, and it took a little bit longer. And we kept saying, okay, we got to go. And so today, that piece that you did, with all those little pieces that you put in there and the sound, because the music has to be right, sound has to be right. There's a lot of things that you show in 4 weeks that you've done that you don't realize just how advanced you've come just in 4 weeks. Because we're pushing you. You know, we're pushing you for all the right reasons because you're an animator and we're trying to get a whole bunch of different things, comic books, coloring books, animations, film work, the whole nine, all at the same time. People just don't understand how complicated that could be.
Yeah, for those in the animation community, they know that when it comes to making animation, you expect for it to take a long time because it's a lot of hard work just to get every good detail in there. And well, at the moment, I'm taking classes to learn more about the 3D work, and it's more complicated than I expected it to be because it's like trying to pinpoint for every single frame and every second. I'm used to 2D, so it's like just from certain frame to frame. But for this one, you have to go from like a whole aspect, like not only X's and Y's, but also Z's. And
this is the last week
crazy.
for this semester at school, right? The last week of classes.
Yes.
And what are your summer plans?
Well, to be here more, of course, and keep working at where I'm working. You know, make more money to save up, pay for school stuff later, and I don't know, maybe have fun with my family.
So there's a group, a foundation called Kindness Matters 365. And Max brought them in, and they had been here probably a couple of years ago. Laura had been here.
Mm-hmm.
But she was here, and they are going to train us to be Kindness Matters ambassadors.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're going to love it. As a matter of fact, I'm confident that he will love this. So I need to find out some people's summer schedules so they can come in. It's a 90-minute training to start with.
Oh, wow.
And then I will get back, and you're going to love it.
Oh.
Because the studio will then become a Kindness Matters facility about helping others, being kind, and I don't know all the training because we haven't gone through it yet, but I'm excited to be a part of it for this summer.
A lot of good stuff coming. This morning we were filming the movie.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm trying to get her to understand the same thing that Alfonso knows now, is time is not your friend.
Mm.
And you have to capture as much as you can in a certain amount of time. And I've been told when you do a movie, you can't do it that way. But in my world, I could shoot a movie in 15 minutes if you give me all the assets that are needed. But then you got to go back and look at it and redo it because it doesn't look right. You have this angle, this angle. I see it. But that being said, with the things that this young man knows, we don't know what his limits are yet.
Yeah.
So why not just push the limit?
Absolutely.
And see what comes out of it and comes from there.
Sky's the limit.
That's right. And then we'll find out just how much we can get away with.
And starting by next week, since classes will be over, I'm able to go all out.
Sounds fantastic.
Be careful what you wish for.
And you're going to be at the event on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be there.
So come over, meet Alfonso on Tuesday. Crazy Uncle Mike's.
Yeah, so when you guys write in, come and meet him Tuesday. He'll be there.
All right.
All right, see you there.
Thank you. So that was a great piece you did on May the 4th, Star Wars Day.
You went to see Star Wars?
I went to see Star Wars not recently. I tell you, my son.
Highest grossing movie ever made is Star Wars.
Star Wars is?
I was just telling Steve it was in '77 because I was there. I remember when I was in California actually when it opened, and the line. It's the first time, only time I ever went to California. It was ridiculous, yeah.
I remember that.
77.
You know,
God.
over the weekend I was watching old movies from the 70s. My goodness gracious, they stunk. But back in the day, they were unbelievable, you know.
Yeah, that's progress, right?
And Linda kept saying, stop watching this. Why are you watching 70 movies? I said, because I want to see how it looks now and how it looked back then. So there's a movie, I think it was 1997, I Know What You Did Last Summer, the murder mystery.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right? So they got the new one that came out in 2025. And some of the actors from 97 actually are acting in this 2025. And you could tell that they act so different than what the kids do nowadays. It's just, and that's why I think that movie didn't land, because there's just too much of disparity. I mean, the killer's the killer and the whole 9 yards the way they go out, but there'll be a number 3. But I watch how back then they did things and how they do now. And again, it's quicker now. The pace is faster. The things you have to get to are faster. Development of character is different. So there's a whole lot of footprint that has to be erased, and new footprint have to be put in there. So
Sally doesn't have footprint. Sally flies.
I fly.
Apparently, I was astral projecting with her the other night.
Yeah, I asked her if she had a white
in my white robe.
Yeah, I saw it.
Now, have you seen all the commercials on aliens has come out? All the funnies?
More and more will, yeah.
There are more coming out. I was
they
watching it
are,
over the
yeah,
weekend.
yeah. It's slowly getting us accustomed to it.
It's all out there.
It's speeding up a little bit now, though, because people are going to get scared otherwise, so at least help them a little bit.
I don't think our society will ever be ready to face an alien. Ever.
No, don't say that, Freddie, because
I don't think they'll be
more
ready.
that
No, I'm not saying that it won't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't see
Eventually,
humans
but I don't know
accepting the
now.
fact.
But it takes time. Everything takes time and understanding, and maybe more people are open to begin to understand.
Now, we
it
have
now.
a tendency of destroying that we don't understand or manipulate.
But eventually,
That's
I
such a
mean, I'm not
negative
saying in the
perspective.
it could be
That's
way
true.
into the future, but eventually
Yeah,
we'll
but if
get
an
there.
alien landed in Miami or landed in
Yeah,
Boca,
that's true.
what's going to happen
not
is they're
ready
going to
yet.
stone it to death.
We're not
They're going to
ready.
missile it to death. Or they're just going to take it and put it somewhere where nobody can see them.
No.
And nobody's going to accept
They're
it
going
and
to
say,
land
"Come."
outside here in the parking lot. I've been talking
Absolutely.
about them so much, they're going to visit us, Dawn.
Come visit
I mean,
Sally
it won't
today
be
at 2:30.
coincidence, right? Yeah.
Come on, Sally's show.
Okay, Monday at 2:30.
I think the next time that we have an actual alien experience, it's not going to be a one alien thing. It'll be a herd, a flock.
Flock. What do you call multiple aliens? A fleet.
That's funny.
Maybe
yeah.
that's a fleet.
Oh, I thought it's called an armada.
What's it called? An armada of aliens?
Oh, that's a nice name. That's a good name, yeah. Is it cool? Actually called that? Or you just...
That sounds
I remember hearing
dangerous.
that from like actually I remember hearing that from like a alien show. That's
No,
and
okay.
they're
That's
like
not good. That makes sense.
they're like an army basically.
No, that's an army.
An armada is a group of ships.
So that's true. It could
I
be
guess that would be it.
spaceships,
Spaceships.
Spaceships. That's a very good name.
Steve, do you think that if a spaceship came out of the ocean and just hovered so that everybody could see it, do you think the wars and everything would stop?
Well, the people in this country, the people in this world, have different opinions of how they would react to everything, and I think some people it would scare the daylights out of, and some people they would try to attack it, and some people would deny that it ever existed.
Amazing. That's why I
But
say
I think
we
it
never.
might bring humans together a little bit more, actually.
I don't know about
I
that.
think that we
I
are
wonder.
together here.
You know, and I see that the fact that gets clearer and clearer as to why they don't expose themselves. I think they're more afraid of the stuff that they're going to end up happening if they did. I just feel that that's one of the reasons it has never happened.
But the good thing is many more people, as we are now, are talking about it, and we're accepting the fact. Well, I mean, I have for a long time, but people are accepting the fact that, oh, they may come here. Well, before they'd say, what are you talking about? Now it's they may come and visit us. How will we react?
Would you walk into an aircraft?
Absolutely. Well,
She does
I
all the
have.
time.
No, I'm saying if something landed, let's say wherever.
Yeah,
Would you get away from the crowd
I would,
and
but
walk
then
in?
I've known about this for about a
So you
long
will
time.
walk in.
Yeah, because I've got accustomed to it. Wouldn't bother me, but there are many people that are beginning to learn. It's what we begin to get used to. It would not frighten me at all.
The other day we watched Men in Black,
Yeah,
the
we
original
went to
Men in
see what
Black,
it was
just to
Yeah.
kind of feel that out for what's going on, in the world today.
Yeah.
And,
Michael Jackson's in the original Men in Black.
Yeah, he's there as like a undercover alien.
It's kind of it's stupid.
It's campy.
I'd never watched it, but you know what? Because I know quite a bit, it was very interesting to see certain things that they were bringing up that people would say this is ridiculous. But I'm saying to Steve, yeah, no, I can see that happening.
Sally, is your perspective on what you know changed with aliens or beings of light?
Has
it changed as you've been doing your show and the people you've met?
Well, I talk more freely about it now, and because I do that, I'm understanding it more. I mean, my show actually helps me, of course, yeah, because I know what happened to me. I write it all in my book, and I'm flying around and I'm visiting all these aliens. But even myself doing this and even putting it in writing, it really took me a long time to fully, and I still don't fully understand it. I'd be lying if I said I understand all this, but I feel it and I know what happened to me, but it doesn't just suddenly sink in. And I was someone that had actually had first-hand experience of this. So I can imagine what people that don't know, yes, of course it's going to be frightening. So the more people that have had it, I'm not the only one with this experience. Many, many people have had the experiences that I've had. They just maybe haven't talked about it. Some people do a lot. The more we openly talk about this subject, more and more people will get accustomed to it. And that's what's very important.
So you had a very interesting 3 nights in a row last week when I was out of town, where you flew 3 nights in a row. You hadn't done that in a while.
No.
What happened in those nights?
He's just like, oh, she flew 3 nights.
I'll talk on my show.
She was trying to be an advocate for Spirit Airlines.
That's right. Yeah, I was
She
trying
flew
to
around
save
where,
them.
Steve?
I was going to save them.
I think she was just trying to fly where I was to see if I was in my hotel room alone.
I didn't manage to get there. He must have blocked me.
Do you remember where you're going? Would you know where you and I went?
Yes, I do.
Where'd we go?
We were actually. Do you want to talk about it now? Because we went to visit the Galactic Federation.
Oh.
Yeah, jeez.
At least I had my robe on.
Yes, you did. I often wonder about that too.
At least I was clothed.
The politic talks are the reason why I don't like the Star Wars
Do you
prequels.
remember a couple of nights ago anything? Or did your bed tell you? Because your bed tells you if you're not in it, right?
My bed tells me I have not been sleeping very well. I
It's
can
short
tell you
circuit.
that.
It says you are not here. Even though
Yes,
you're
it
here.
does. I know. Only your body would still be
It's
there. but
very
it would be-
interesting.
yeah.
Very
so
interesting.
any movement on the bed. Check it out about 4 nights ago if there's any movement on your bed.
All right, so tell us what's happening on your show today.
Well, I've got Dana coming in, so I have no idea. She's got a lot of questions for me, and I'm going to tighten my seatbelt, I guess. and,
Dana is loaded for bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard she's going to expose everything. I don't know what that means.
She may be actually listening, because I know last week she was listening to the show
the
as
way
she
in.
was driving in, yeah. So I'm ready. If you're listening, Dana, I'm ready for you.
So Dana is going to be the MC for the event. Caps Off for a Cause. Spotlight was going to in October. Caps Off for a Cause with the Ubuntu Girls Guide to Greatness. So check the social medias. The first one went out on Friday. That was Ella spotlighting her major, what she wants to do, and what affirmation applies to her. Did you pick one, Fonzie? An affirmation? With that look, that would be no.
That would be a
so
no.
we're going to give you the book. To pick an Ubuntu Girls, even though you're not a girl, I know. You can
see,
find,
this
still
is
find
why
something.
the guys, they came up to me and secretly said, you know, it's not fair that you call it Ubuntu Girls.
So let's call it the
Ubuntu, period.
Freddy's Guide to Greatness.
Not Freddy's. No.
Guys.
No.
How about
no.
the Ubuntu Guide to Greatness?
What about just the Ubuntu guys? Why you gotta make a girl and see? That's the problem with these cards. It's all about women touching your feminine side.
What am I supposed to do for the affirmation?
I forget about
We're
that.
going to find an affirmation, see if there's anything that resonates with you.
There's 100. How many are there? 52.
15.
15.
15. But Jane is going to be, we have to get
What
all.
are the male ones? Like macho, like strength, like.
I don't know, we'll ask Dana when she comes in
Cojones.
today. All right.
Say what?
Yeah.
Huh? Why? Male affirmations. What are they? Are there anything like that?
Affirmations are affirmations. They have
Honor.
Yeah, but these are all
Integrity.
girls. You know, Joy and the cutie.
Chivalry.
How's he gonna be cutie?
He's not.
okay.
What was hers? Cinderella's.
Find
Joy?
joy. Choose
Joy.
joy.
Okay, I can see that going. I can see that going both ways.
Can live authentically.
Okay,
Oh.
take it easy.
Oh, you mean like a theme?
Right. The
Yeah.
book is floating around, so I got to get
I
you the
can
book.
see that one going either way. But the rest of them, have you seen them? Huh?
All of them.
All of them.
You know what? You rage bait me actually.
None of them say, oh, please make sure you put on your lace socks and high heels.
That's what it makes us guys feel like. You know, the problem is that you guys don't understand how men feel.
Wow.
Maybe
All
we're
right.
a little bit shy.
I don't have a clue.
I think we're going to wrap it up on that note, but join us.
Why? Where are you going?
Check out the QR code right here. Go to ampfutures.org, scan the QR code right here on the screen, or join us at the door. We've got great raffle tickets. We've got silent auctions. We're going to get the tickets for the Audi from
the
the Core
car.
Foundation also, and that drawing will be held on New Year's Eve, as always. I know it's 6 months away, but may as well get your tickets in now in Audi. That sounds pretty amazing. And meet the crew. Meet Alfonso, meet Sophia, meet Heather, meet Max, meet Abdullah, meet Joseph. I don't know who else is going to be there. We're going to find out. Hopefully G-Man will be there. Andrew will be there. Brooklyn's going to be there. Hopefully Sydney's going to be there. Some of our
old-timers
graduates.
are coming. Josh is coming.
Josh is coming. Teddy's coming. Maura's coming. Some of the crew that actually started this program 9 years ago, they're going to be joining us. So see how far they've come. They're married, babies. And you and I, we're still doing what we do.
A couple of dogs and parakeets.
And you wonder why I get tired. I don't know.
It's going to be fun.
All right, tune in today at 2:30 to Call Me Zena with Sally Bernard. Alyssa, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to meet you. Max, as always, Max is going to be at the event taking some Polaroid pictures. Great backdrop, graduation theme, and a huge thank you to Crazy Uncle Mike. You know, he and his wife are being honored next Thursday.
I heard that.
Pretty nice. Really,
Is it going to be
nice.
at his place?
I think it's at Boca West.
Oh.
I saw it was going to be at Boca
We
West.
should bring him in. We should bring him for Friday so they can show off the award. Might be interesting.
All right. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you in a little bit on Call Me Zena.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.